Hello, my name is Julian. Today I talk about software testing and documentation. I use Juice Shop. Let's start. First, phase 1. Software has a plan. We call this the software development lifecycle. The phases are analysis, design, development, testing, implementation, and maintenance. In each phase, we will create documents. In analysis phase, we rate user stories. For example, as a shopper, I want to search for cheap products. We also created a backlog. That is a list of all things to do. In testing phase, we write a test plan and test cases. Documents are very important. They help everyone understand the work. Now, what is software testing? Testing is when we look for errors or bugs. We want to find them before the user finds them. The main job is testing our plan, design, execute report, and verify. There are the three types of tests. First, functional. This checks if a button does what it should do. For example, the add to cart button must add a product. Second, non-functional testing. This checks how fast or how security the software is. Third, regression testing. After we fix one bug, we test again to make sure we did not break something else. Okay, let's go to phase 2. Phase 2 is about testing Juice Shop. Here is my test plan summary. The scope is to test security problems. I test things like login, search, and shopping cart. The results I use are Docker, my browser, and the test case I wrote. The schedule is 3 days. Day 1 for setup, Day 2 for black box test, Day 3 for white box test. The deliverables are bug reports and test logs. This is my plan. I use the two types of testing. First, black box testing. I do not see the code inside. I act like a normal user. I click buttons and type text. With black box testing, I found problems. For example, I found SQL injection. I typed a special text in the search box and the app broke. Second, white box testing, I can see the code. I look inside the files. With white box testing, I confirm the problems. I really there in the code. Both types are important to find all bugs. Here is one test case I created. The ID is tclogin01. The object is to test what happens when I use wrong credentials. Steps. First, go to login page. Second, type a fake email. Third, type any password. Fourth, click login. The expected result is in an error message. It says invalid email or password. The user is not logging in. This is a simple test case, but it helps find bugs. Now, phase 3. I create two manuals. First, the user manual. This is for normal people who buy products. It explains how to create an account, how to browse products, how to add the items to the cart, how to check out, and how to write reviews. The user manual has simple words and pictures, not technical things. Anyone can understand it. Second, the technical manual. This is for developers and testers. It explains how the app is built. It shows the architecture. The frontend is Angular. The backend is Node.js and Express. The database is SQL. It also shows the API endpoints. For example, get API products, return the list of products. The technical manual helps developers fix bugs and add new features. So, what did I learn? Good software needs two things: Clear documentations and good testing. Documentations tell you what to build. Testings tell you if we build it right. These ideas are very important. Big stores need good documentation and testing to work well. My product just shows that with simple documents and simple tests, we can build software that works and makes users happy. Thank you for watching.